is Julissa Mireles, and I'm here with Yo Puedo TV. And sitting next to me is Yamily Vasquez from the YWCA Domestic and Sexual Violence Programs. Hi.
Hi.
All right. How do you assist victims, and tell us about your services?
Okay, well, I work for, like you mentioned, the YWCA Domestic Crisis Center. And we have a lot of different programs. We focus a lot on sexual assault and domestic violence. We have services as far as shelter goes for domestic violence victims who are fleeing their homes. We have a sexual assault program where if you are sexually assaulted, you can go through our nurses examiners program and have a rape kit done. And then you can also stay at the shelter up to 3 days. We work with the people who have been sexually assaulted. And then we also have counseling centers for people who express interest in having some counseling.
All right. Do you offer services for teens in dating or sexual violence situations?
We do. Underage obviously will have to come with their parents, but that is something we definitely offer as far as sexual assault, and that goes with our nurses examiners program.
How does dating or domestic violence or sexual assault affect the families you see?
It affects them in all different kinds of ways. People undergo a lot of depression and sometimes don't know where to go from there. It also affects the kids, having them seeing violence. Sometimes they might act out into it. But it definitely something that we work with the families, and it's different for every case.
Can people experience abuse expect to see change from their abuser? How is that brought about?
Well, the abuser is the person who chooses to take those actions where they actually physically or verbally or mentally abuse their partner or their significant other. We do have support groups for the abusers, but it's definitely up to them to change. A lot of times we do see change, but that's something that has happened once and can definitely occur again, and more than likely will occur again. So it definitely has to work within the abuser.
How common is violence in relationships? How many people do you see? How many are teens?
We get it's a wide spectrum of ages. So we do have a lot of teenagers who come in through our shelter. If they're under the age of 18, they do have to be emancipated. And a lot of times they're 18, 19 years old. And so it is a wide spectrum. What was the second half of your question?
How many people do you see?
Oh, lots. Our shelter holds about, I want to say, maybe 8 families and up to 4 singles, and that's women without children. So we hold a lot of people, and so the house can get pretty full with kids and women with women and children.
When someone is a witness to a situation with abuse, what can she or he do?
Call the cops, call the police. It's definitely, if you know of a situation, it is best to call the authorities. And our shelter, the way we can help best is if the person wants to be helped. And so just doing this and bringing out awareness is also another way that you can help.
Is there any risk in speaking out abuse when you see it?
No. Well, I guess you have to be safe about it. If you see someone being hurt in the street, then you don't want to, put yourself in harm's way. But that's why the authorities should be called at that point.
How can people from the Grand Rapids community support your agency?
We do take donations. Our shelter currently does take donations as far as blankets and personal care items, and so hair brushes, toothpaste, all that kinds of things, shampoo, conditioner. So we do take donations. We also take donations of cell phones. So those are some ways that you can help, the community can help our organization.
How are you able to provide your services?
How are we able to provide our services? We do things like this. So that's one of the ways we provide our services. We also do community outreach things where we bring awareness to the community so that in case something is going on at home, then we participate in that. So, yeah.
Is there anything else you would like the community to know about your agency?
No, that's about it. We do great services for young women and women all across the spectrum. And if there is something that is going on at home and you need a helping hand, then we're definitely there to help.
All right, thank you. Thank you for watching Yo Puedo TV.